folks. I really think another round of applause for Congresswoman. So what I'd like to do now is bring up an innovator. I'd like to bring up the co-founder of Marvell Technology Group, Whaley Dye.
Good afternoon. Well, first of all, before we start the interview, I am so amazed and so moved by our honorable Congresswoman Anna Schill. What a brilliant woman leader. I've been to so many of women events and empowering women, and this is a perfect example to show that women can lead the world or industry. And with this type of leader in our country, I'm even more hopeful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Whaley, for being here with us today. And what we want to do for the audience, you're a leader. Your bio is in the program. If you Google Whaley, and many of you in the room know I have a little fascination with Google, there is so many great things about this individual. Will you tell us about your background? Give the audience a flavor.
Well, first of all, I'm humbled. Thank you, Rosanna, for your kind words. But it's all about teamwork. I'm just one of the team players. Let me go all the way back to 32 years ago, maybe. I promise it won't be too long. So 32 years ago, this is where my family immigrated to the beautiful city, San Francisco. I was born in Shanghai, and when I came here, I almost spoke no English. And I'll give you an example what I mean by that. For example, when I was in Shanghai, I learned very little English. It was a British system, so for example, you say thank you and don't mention it, right? So here, people say thank you and you're welcome. So, but then, I learned the British system. When I came here, my grandfather said, Americans are so friendly. I said, wow, wonderful. So everywhere I go, I have noticed. I said, when I say thank you, people say you're welcome. You're welcome. I said, thank you, you're welcome. So when I got home, I got so excited. I told my grandfather, I said, everybody is so nice to me. I was welcomed. This is just how much I know about English. But anyway, so my background is, since I was little, I loved two things, basketball and mathematics. So that's kind of a little bit background.
So what made you, basketball and mathematics, how many in the room like basketball and mathematics? I mean, we're right in the middle of the, I don't think we've got the big
Come on, let's have one hand. We don't have to have basketball, mathematics, basketball, because our President Obama plays basketball. Come on.
I think everyone should raise their hand. Okay, that's good. Tell us why you decided to start Marvell.
Well, it's the passion. It's the teamwork. In fact, I co-founded the company with my husband. It's about making difference. And, I was so moved to listen to our Congresswoman Anna Schill talk about the beautiful America. We lead the world in innovation. If you think about Silicon Valley, many people ask me, why is Silicon Valley leading the world for technology? Why is that? I said, it's the differentiated environment. It's the environment where we have the great leaders like our Congresswoman Anna Schill. We have the environment where you've got top schools like UC Berkeley, Stanford. You have top talent from U.S. And also, think about this 50 miles radius from San Francisco to San Jose. So you got high-tech companies, you got great schools, you have research institutions such as Lawrence Research Lab, you got HP Lab, IBM Lab, and Xerox PARC. And at the same time, you have also the venture capitalists, in the valley. So all this one-stop shop. And this is why you see this, this is center and lead and be very successful. And this is type of the model I think we need to duplicate, across the U.S. and also it's a great example for the world as well. Now back to why I co-founded the company, because again, it's teamwork. My husband and I, we met at UC Berkeley when we were both students. I just saw the passion from him. Every day he talked about, oh, I wish I could go invent this. I wish I can push this product to improve the human's life and make consumer, life more efficient and this. I wish that. And I told him, I said, great. We someday will start a company, but first is education. So I supported him for PhD in 1995. That's when we were ready, and we started a company called Marvell. Today, we're top 3 tablet semiconductors in the world. So if you use gadgets, most likely you have my technology.
So I know we have Stanford in the room. Do we have Cal? Do we have Cal graduates out there? Because Lady has 2 sons that one is an undergraduate at Cal and one is in the graduate program. And with your 2 sons and with the innovators that we have in the room, could you give them a little bit of advice on being an entrepreneur and an innovator? Give them a little slice of what they need to do.
Sure. Well, first of all, not to worry. I don't never been to a big game. I'm a basketball